Hey guys, what's going on? ShabbyDoo here, and I'm bringing you something new today. I wanted to show you this new Kickstarter by Pathia Games, also published by Team 17, another My Time game. If you're very familiar with My Time at Portia, this is the sequel to My Time at Portia of a builder leaving Portia and coming to restore Sandrock. So I really wanted to just give a little more light on this. I know I have very little reach, but I still hope to connect to a couple of you guys out there and girls too, just to see this amazing game that will be coming out. So let's jump right in here and let's just get right into this trailer. I want to watch this together. And just before I do, if you saw my original video, I apologize. My audio quality was absolutely miserable and I unlisted it and I'm redoing this for you. So if you did watch that and you came back and watched this again, thank you for returning. And again, I do apologize for that poor quality and I hope this is just 10 times better. So let's go. Hoard the resources, got it. Oh, so that looks nice. So you can see here, the garden boxes look the exact same. You got a large one here for trees and whatnot, but these are the small ones for smaller crops. It looks like we've got wheat here. I don't know why I can't think of off the top of my head what this is. Some sort of fibrous material, obviously, but I can't think of it now. I don't know why. Rice. It's rice. That's what it is, stupid. So, but just to point out, the fencing looks the same from Portia as well as the boxes, but what's different is it looks like they've got a big cosmetic overhaul to them. They look much more aesthetically pleasing, which I'm happy about because honestly, the other boxes were just brown and ugly. So, I don't know if this is your starter fence, but it's also nicer looking than that tingy brown that you start with. Little sand fishing here or something? What's going on with that? Oh, little romance going on. Oh. Ooh, reconstruct the town to its former glory. So what I hope that means, yeah, we did help assist in the construction of Portia, but the town was already set when we got there. It was already thriving and we just kind of did a few things to help it out. Now, what I would love to see here is that this town is just a ransacked sand town and we get to come in here and help build it. And if we had a little customization as well to decide what we wanted to do a little bit, that would be unique. So maybe not every town's different, but maybe every town can have its own little spin and twist on it. That'd be very interesting. Look at all that planted wheat. It's a cool little boss monster. I love the logo, My Time at Sandrock. It's so clean. It's got that nice little My Time from they did with Portia. And it's got its own little twist for the Sandrock. What is this? Is that like a bison or something? It's so hairy though.
My Time at Sandrock is a story-driven open-world simulation RPG. The story
Now they say open world RPG, but it's very story driven and it makes it almost linear too. I mean, you can still do a lot of different things on the side. Some things have time limits, like certain commissions. Like if you remember in Portia, building certain things, if you did them all within a certain time, you got a lot of cash out of it. But so it is somewhat linear, but it is very open in that aspect as well, that you can do things at your own pace and do whatever you want as well.
Takes place in a world rebuilding itself about 300 years after the untimely collapse of an earlier civilization. The player starts out by arriving in the city-state of Sandrock to take the place of a retiring builder. But they'll quickly discover Sandrock isn't as nice as Portia. The oasis is drying up, shops are closing, and people are ready to leave for greener pastures.
Perfect.
The player will have to use all available resources.
This boxes.
Relics around town.
So here, they're digging the mine, so it looks like the mines will make a return back, a little instance area just for digging up artifacts and ores. It looks the exact same from Portia, but that's fine. I mean, I would have liked a little graphical update. Maybe there'll be some extra when we actually see it, but as far as this ground looks, it's the exact same as Portia.
To support their workshop, build helpful structure.
Right here. This foundry, it looks like a copy pasta right out of Portia. It looks the exact same, maybe slightly different tinge in the color palette, but same with the wood cutting table. The palette is definitely different, so it's at least got like an artistic overhaul, relatively the same. This is a brand new machine though. I don't recognize this. It's making stone scrap, which is also a brand new item. So that's interesting, and it looks awesome. Like that, it just looks so scrappy and just like really rough and put together. And then I'm not sure what this machine is though, but it also kind of reminds me of like the big foundry that you can make in Portia, like the secondary upgrade after this for smelting. A little different though. It's got like this extra pipe coming off, and it's got some sort of like hydraulic system here. I don't know, but they look great though. I'm really happy with that. And it looks like this is the new build station, maybe, where you got to build all your stuff, and that looks nice.
For the town and complete commissions for the townsfolk.
Train.
Due to the player's actions, Sandrock can be restored.
Oh, it says Arvio. I thought it said Arvo. Remember Arvo from the guild? The Adventures Guild, those boys.
To its former glory. Along the way, the player will be able to make lots of...
Ooh, Amira, the pottery artist. That's a waifu right there. We'll take her. She's ours.
New friends, and even find love and marriage. The relationships the player can build with any given character may affect the price of items, unlock special missions and events, and even change details like their greetings on the street.
The greetings are new. Everything else is the same, but the new greetings is pretty cool.
Sandrock will have all kinds of fun new mini-games for the player to earn special items while their machines are working and crops are growing. Sandrock is located on top of an ancient metropolis in the Eufaula Desert, so there are lots of places to explore and plenty of secrets to uncover. But beware, many of these uncharted areas are home to ruthless outlaws and nefarious bandits. By the time of the game's full release on Steam, we plan to have implemented a multiplayer mode that will allow friends to build together in a special new map with its own unique challenges.
Special new map with its own unique challenges. That right there, sold. I'm in. I like everything else. Yeah, I love everything else about the game. I was still in, but I'm even more hard in being in right now. Like, what Portia was missing was multiplayer, and it's hard to put multiplayer into a game that was not built for it from the beginning. Just infrastructurally, it is near impossible. I don't want to say impossible. I don't know much about building games, but I know the cost is astronomical because you got to rebuild it from the ground up. So it's, unless there's like a good mod out there, which I'm not too sure about for Portia, but knowing they're building this game with that intention is 10 out of 10. I am so excited for that. I cannot wait.
All in all, we're working hard to create an experience we hope players will find memorable and rewarding during their time in Sandrock.
Hi everyone, I'm Shizhi, the director.
All right, I'm going to stop it here. It's just the director, and I forget what he does, but they're just talking about, doing the Kickstarter, just talking about multiplayer again, how they want to do, and they have a $100,000 goal. But as we see, they've already long reached the $100,000 goal, and they're almost $60,000 past it, so amazing. And what's really amazing is that they did this in 19 hours. They hit their first goal, like the pledge goal, in 19 hours. So the game is coming out, and that's awesome. Two, for all you My Time at Portia players out there, which if you're watching this, you're definitely a My Time at Portia player. And if you're not, go check it out. You're gonna love it. I swear. It's a freaking amazing game. But it took 26 days for My Time at Portia to be funded. It almost didn't make it. So that's the difference. Like, you can see, Pathia's obviously got a name for themselves now from the My Time series, that all their consumers, us, actually believe in this company. We know they're going to push out a great game, and there's Like I almost never do Kickstarters, and me going in on this, I know I'm getting my money's worth. I know I'm getting a completed game. This isn't going to be some sham of an EA where it's like, oh, we're coming. And then all of a sudden it's like, it sits in EA for 3 years and no content comes out, ARC, and things like that. So full understanding that this is going to be made. There's just no doubt about it. So what I want to go into real quick is talking about the stretch goals. So obviously we know they made it. What else are they going to give us? So coming down here, obviously 100K was the pledge. Multiplayer, boom. We don't have to try any harder. In-game t-shirt, whatever. Wear a robo suit, cool. I hope it does more than just a cosmetic, but it's still cool. I mean, look at it. It's so scrappy and tingy, and it's cute. It's like a minion. More character customization. This is going to hit 200,000, so I'm very excited about that because I love customization in these games. These games are all about being beautiful, being yourself, and doing the game how you want to do it at your own pace. And nothing says that more with just intricate amount of customization. So I can't wait. Buggy minigame, whatever. I don't really care about the mini games. More visitors from Portia. Ginger, she's dead, but if you haven't made it there yet, sorry. But I hope some other ones come back. That'd be cool. Maybe your old, I forget his name now. Wow, your old rival though. But alternative clothes for romanceables, again, amazing. That's always been one of my biggest pet peeves in games like this where, you can romance people, but they still wear the same clothes from 5 years ago. It's like, let me change them. Let me change you up a little bit. Let me put a winter outfit on you. I want to customize not just me, but everyone around me, even if it's just my wife or your partner at the time, your husband, whatever it is. New dungeon, cool. Hope it's not just like a new dungeon that's just the end game material. So it's like you got your end game dungeon and now it's like, oh, we hit 500K. Well, here's another one, but it's got all the same item drops in it or different ones. Like I hope it comes with new item drops, new items, like new craftables. Like that's what I want to see. Like in my eyes, a new dungeon without any new content is just, I don't want to call it lazy because I'll still enjoy it, but when I hear new dungeon, I expect new content with it too. You know what I mean? So 2 new romanceable characters, awesome. Multiplayer social games, don't care. Multiplayer marriage, hell yeah. Well, I'll marry my buddy in this game. We're just gonna have a big gay marriage and we're gonna have some little gay babies and it'll be amazing. Otherwise, if we don't make it to 1 million, well, we saw who my new wife is gonna be, and her and I, we are gonna make lovely children. And if we do, and we hit 1.5, the kids will grow up and hopefully I can put those little shits to work. More exploration within the canyon. Awesome. Would love that. All eligible characters will be romanceable. So it's probably like not the mayor, maybe some other things like that. But amazing. And 5 million, I really doubt it'll get here. But if it does, visit another city state. That would be sick, especially if it was Portia. So you could go back, see what Portia's like now. I don't know how much of a time jump there is from like where we ended in Portia to now. But it would be really cool to see the house that we played in Portia and built up, but you see it like as an end game tier and all that. Or maybe even if it was like the timelines, like they're going at the same time, let's just say, as you progress, you can see that little house progressing as well. That would be really cool, and see Portia develop. Like you see the buggy system come in, you see the other dungeons are open, you see the gate going to the what is it, the north side. Like how cool would that be? But that's just me hoping. Enough daydreaming. Okay, so I want to just show you a couple of the actual pledges here, just in case you're interested. So you can have a quick overview if you're watching this. Thank you for coming. And if you're interested in pledging, you can know what you want to get right into. $10 just gets you their gratitude in a digital wallpaper. This just means you love them. But honestly, if you're going to love them for $10, love them for 20, or even, love them for 15 right here. Sorry, you know what? I apologize. You can't do the $15 one. That one's sold out. It was like a couple hundred people could do that kind of thing. Love them for $20 because the game's probably going to be $30, right? For $20, you'll get a Steam key on release. It's not an early access key. It's on release. So if you love these guys, you want to back them, shoot them $20. You'll get your key on launch and you'll be good to go. And it'll be a discount. It's like 30% off if it's $30 generally. You'll get it for 20. Digital. If you're a console player, so your PC, Xbox, your Switch, you have to pay the $25 instead of the $20 for the console key. I'm not sure what the price of Portia was on console. I'm not a console player anymore, so I apologize. So I'm not too sure where they were. But going down here, $30, beta access. So if you want to play a little early, it says it's planned to begin in January, which is nuts. So if you want in, $30, you get your key, you'll get some beta access, and you wouldn't pay $1 more than if you bought the game later down the line. And you get to enjoy the experience of growing with the game and seeing it change. I loved that with Portia. It was amazing. $35 OST. I don't care about soundtracks. $40 Game Maker right here. This gives you the early access to Steam multiplayer. So if you're interested in the multiplayer version of the game and you want to get in early, I definitely say shell out the $40, throw these guys a bone, show them your love, get the early access, and then let me know if you get the early access. We can hit each other up on Steam and Discord, and when the game's out, we can play together. I'd be down for that. I would love to get a little community going. That would be really cool. Have a community of us, a couple people mix and match to do some early access multiplayer together. So leave a comment below if that's what's interested, and we can get a Discord going or something too. So let me know on that. Okay, and so that's about where the good stuff ends. After this is your cosmetics. So I'm just going to skim through them. Naming the credits at 45. At 55, you get an extra Steam key in the digital art book. So if you got a buddy you want to play with, again, you'll get the early access. If you want to shell out an extra $15, you're essentially getting the game half off at that point. So if you've got a buddy of yours, boom, shell the $15, grab 2 of these and send it over. Sorry, Alexis, you're buying your own. You already have, so it's fine. Jesse, I got you. Going down. Sorry, $60 is your console key with this. So all the rewards and the credit packs, but you'll get the Steam key and the console key. So 65, so this is where all the cosmetics start really coming in. In-game weapon, clothes at 70, 80 is a pet and an accessory. And then going down, you get your console key for those same kind of things too, an actual physical t-shirt, and it goes on and on. The only one I'm going to really mention next is it says the Me in Box figurine. It says right here, it's a blind box that contains a random Sandrock figurine. If you like these, you could essentially say, starting at $150, they're about $50 a piece. I'm not a figurine collector. It's not my thing, but if you are and you're going to love this game, I'd say go for it. You'll get an extra in-game weapon. You'll get a random blind box. Same thing, even though it says a mirror here, it says a random blind box. It does not say anywhere here you're going to get a mirror. So just so you know, in-game wedding clothes set. I would love to do this and get my in-game wedding clothes and marry a mirror, but I'm not going to spend $200 because I'm not a figurine guy. That's just me. So again, and it just goes down more figurines. You can actually get is this the physical map? Yeah, and 300, you get the exclusive physical map, blah, blah, blah. So it keeps going down, and then, you can be a crazy person, spend $10,000, name an NPC and all that jazz. So, but yeah, I wanted to just show you guys that, and I wanted to spread a little awareness because this kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I follow these guys pretty closely, so I did hear about it a little early, but I know a lot of people don't follow game releases, especially very specific ones. Like, this is a very minor company. Pathia has, I know they worked on another game. I don't know if it's actually out, but it wasn't my style, so I never followed it, honestly. So, but Portia is their line. My time. As long as they make a My Time game, these guys should be successful as long as they don't botch it. And you know what? They're not. Oh, she's the mayor? Wow, she's pretty. We're going to marry her too if we can. So yeah, this is my time at Sandrock. I really hoped you enjoyed this. This is a very different type of style of video. I usually do Let's Plays. But I really just had to come out and spread a little bit of awareness. Even though my reach is so small, every little bit counts because this game and this company is freaking awesome, and I cannot wait for this to come. And I hope you feel the same way as well. If you do, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of it. I do want to say I had a comment from a buddy here. Hold on. Well, not a buddy. It was just a guy on my video. I had to unlist it because the sound quality, like I said, was awful. But I want to make sure he got his little recognition here. Going. What's going on? Oh, ShabbyDoo here, and today it's not pausing. A little different with the Shabby experience today. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting me actually click it. Oh, it's lagging out. There we go. So, Kano Shinosuke Alexander, thank you for the comment. I really appreciate when you guys leave a comment. I want to make sure you guys know that as well. The dungeon in this game looks so much cooler than in Portia. Absolutely, they do. I cannot wait to see what they do with these. And I'm glad you're excited for how it turned out. And I'm also glad you enjoyed Portia because it's a great game. If you haven't played Portia, check it out later and get it. Honestly, I will support anyone who buys that game because it's a phenomenal game. So, but that's it for now. I just wanted to shout out real quick just because thank you for the comment. Guys, leave me comments below. I love to hear from you all. Hit that like button if you like this. Just if you like my time at Sandrock or Portia, smash that like button as well, please. It lets me know that I know what you guys like and I want to churn out more videos of what you guys want to see. Okay. Also, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell, and you'll see more content coming out of similar games like this. So, all right, guys, I don't want to keep up too much of your time. I just want to say thank you again for coming. And this has been ShabbyDoo, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day.